I'm Christy Alterman, your director here at Mount Zion Preschool.
And I'm Lori Pruitt, the assistant director.
We are super excited to welcome you to a new school year, and we've been busy getting ready. And before you come for meet and greet, we have a few pointers to get you ready for that day. So I'm going to go through those now. Lori's going to step over and help me get through all of this information. We are glad to welcome you. As I said, we have been a preschool here in East Cobb since 1973, so we are celebrating our 51st year in existence as a preschool of excellence. So you're in the right place, right? I just want to talk quickly about some parent involvement opportunities that we will have this year, because I know that we have such great parents who are always looking for ways to get in here and be involved and help us out. We appreciate that support. We have an organization called PALMS, which is Parents of Mount Zion, and we have lots of opportunities through that. You'll hear about that at meet and greet. There'll be opportunities to sign up for room parents and volunteering in the classroom and different activities that we have throughout the year. The Scholastic Book Fair comes, many other things. So look for that. You will also receive at meet and greet a sheet that is a donation sheet that we ask for PALMS. It includes room parent funds and funds for people who volunteer to purchase gifts for all of our specials teachers who are our auxiliary personnel on special days like birthdays and at holidays. Those funds help us to be able to do that for them, which is really wonderful. So you can volunteer to be one of those people, and if you are the volunteer, you receive funding from this fund after we receive all of that money. So look for that sheet as well. There will be a way for you to pay either with a check or cash, or even through Square, which is an online payment option. We have a preschool board of directors that I'm not sure if you're aware of that, if you've been here for a few years or if you're new. We are always welcoming new members. We have a couple of open spots for this upcoming school year. So if you're interested in more information about that, you can email me or Lori during the school year to ask about that. All right, let's talk about communication. We have a website. Most of you have probably been there by now, because that's probably how you found us at some point. It's mountzionumcpreschool.org. It is a wonderful resource for you to find our calendar at a glance. The parent handbook with all of our policies and procedures are on there. So you can access that information throughout the school year if you have questions about specific things. We're going to talk about a couple of parent handbook things that we just want to be sure you are aware of in just a minute. There's also class information and other forms at the end under resources tab. Some other things about communication, Brightwheel. By now you also are very aware of Brightwheel. That is going to be our primary way of communication with your child's teachers and also from administration. Lori and I also send messages that way. When you send a message to your teacher, just know that it only goes to your two classroom teachers. Lori and I also have access to that information, but it is not distributed to the whole classroom. So that's good for you to know. Try to refrain from sending messages late at night or those times, because it does function kind of like a texting situation. So it will ping in the middle of the night if a message comes through. So if you have something important to tell the teacher, wait till the morning to let them know if you can do that. Also, Brightwheel is a primary way for making tuition payments. Each month you will receive your invoice at the end, right? Probably like last 1 or 2 days of the month for the following month. That payment is due by the 10th. You can pay by credit card through the app. You can pay by check if you want to bring in a check. We can do that as well. We strongly recommend that you establish an ACH direct debit in the account, because then it will automatically draft your account on the 10th of each month, and you will know that it's never late. Late payments are assessed a $25 late fee, so we want to avoid that. And also it's of note that if you set up direct debit, there is no fee that is passed on to you for that. We absorb that fee. If you pay by credit card, there is a fee that is passed on to you. So that's just something to know. One more thing about communication, I do monthly emails, sometimes bi-monthly. They come through Constant Contact, so it will come from my email address, but it is through Constant Contact, which is a mass mailing system, so sometimes you have to check your spam folder. I will always also include a link to that email through Brightwheel, so you can access it through Brightwheel as well. But look for that, because it always contains all of the information about exciting stuff we have happening, and reminders that we want you to know about. We have a Facebook page, and we also, new this year, have an Instagram page. Yay! So we're very excited about that. We have a social media coordinator who is going to be helping us really boost our presence online, and we'll be posting some pictures about fun stuff that is happening and wonderful things that are happening here at the preschool throughout the year, so we don't want you to miss any of that either. At Meet and Greet, there will be a sheet available in your classroom that will ask you to sign, giving permission for your child to be featured, and not featured, but included in any social media posts. We will never post names or identify children, but there may be groups of children in certain pictures of a classroom activity or something like that. If you do not want your child included in that, make sure you sign or let us know that you do not agree to that. Okay, some parent handbook highlights. Arrival and departure protocols. So this year we are beginning at 9 o'clock, which is new for anyone who's been here for many years. 9 o'clock is when we will begin morning carpool. And we will open the doors at 8:55. So if you're in line and ready to go, we're going to start at 8:55 and get it rolling. We are very aware that, especially in the beginning of the year, there are a lot of people who are anxious and ready, and sometimes it spills out onto Bishop Lake. So included in this email will also be a video of our morning carpool procedure. Please watch that video so you understand how that works, where you're supposed to enter and exit the parking lot, and following all of those protocols so that we keep everyone safe in the flow of traffic in an optimal way, of course. At the end of the day, for arrival, so 8:55 is when the doors open. At 9:10 is when we will be closing the doors. After that time, if all of the teachers have come in and the cones have been moved, you will need to park and walk your child to the door and ring the doorbell. Afternoon pickup, everybody walks in for afternoon pickup. We'll have 2 dismissals. We have one at 12:30 and one at 1 o'clock. The majority will be at 1 o'clock. For the 12:30 dismissals, the doors will open at 12:25. For the 1 o'clock dismissals, the doors will open at 12:55. And then we expect everyone to get in and out of here pretty quickly. So really, after we get things rolling and the year is going and everybody has the system down, by 1:05, you're considered late. So you need to be here between 12:55, 1:05, be in the parking lot ready to come in and get your child. Your teachers are going to talk to you about some specific places we'd like for each class to stand, each set of parents to stand at pickup. We're trying to keep the halls free and open for the flow of traffic. So you'll hear about that at Meet and Greet. Look for the squares outside the classrooms. Illness policy, just a reminder, again, these are things you can find in the parent handbook, but just a reiteration of that. When your child has any kind of symptoms like fever, diarrhea, the big things, right? They need to be symptom-free for 24 hours without medication before they can return to school. If you have any questions about that, you can always email me, just to be sure. We want to keep everybody safe, happy, healthy. Conference weeks will take place during October and April. You'll hear lots about that as those dates are approaching. Another thing in the handbook is confidentiality. We take that of great importance to us. With your children, with your families, information, all of that stuff that remains within those classroom walls with those teachers and administration. So we just want you to know that is very important to us, and we expect that to be true for anybody that comes into this building and works with children. Snack and lunch procedures, your teachers are going to share that with you, obviously with the daily schedule. Just make sure that things are labeled with your child's name, and remember that we are no peanut-free facility, so please don't send products that have peanuts in them. If you send sun nut butter or anything other than that, always label it so the teachers are aware that it's a safe snack, okay? All right, children with special needs. We definitely foster an inclusive environment here at Mount Zion. We want to welcome students from many different cultural backgrounds, family dynamics, and also differing abilities. So we work really closely with Cobb County Schools to provide support for these students who might need extra help with either speech and language development or occupational therapy or even physical therapy. We have community-based facilitators who work in classrooms throughout the building on a regular basis, so you may hear about these people coming and going. We also have a great relationship with private facilitation companies as well. So sometimes we have part-time, full-time facilitators working with students throughout the building on specific goals. So you may hear about this in your child's classroom. We just want you to be aware that all of these people are background checked. They are certified to do what they are doing with these children. We have a partnership with Greater Atlanta Speech and Language. Also, they come provide private speech and language therapies with students. And so if your child is having any little hiccups, we have great resources to help you get what they need. We want you to feel like you're part of this community and that we're all in this together and we're working toward the same goals, which is success. Another thing that we are super excited about is this partnership that we have with Melissa Buffin, who is an occupational therapist, a private OT, but also a former parent, preschool parent, who began working with some of our students last year. She's going to be back this year helping us do screenings for any potential things that we're trying to figure out and how to help a student, how to boost their skill levels. We have this fantastic classroom space that is being created in partnership with a nonprofit called Sunshine on a Rainy Day. You're going to hear a lot more about that in the next couple weeks as this project gets finished. Right now it's still in the works, so just stay tuned for that, but know that we're very excited and very proud of this. Everybody is going to benefit from this experience. Okay? Immunization and physician forms. I know you've gotten lots of emails from me. Just a reminder, those forms are due by September 1st, so you have less than a month to get those submitted and uploaded into your child's Brightwell account. If you're having trouble with that, email me, email Lori. We'll help you navigate that, but we have to have those forms on file by September 1st or your child will not be able to come to school until they are submitted. This is to keep us in compliance with our state governing body right from the start. So thank you for your help with that. Just help us out, get it going, all right? Upcoming important days, we have substitute meetings. If you're interested in serving as a substitute, we would love to have you. We need great subs throughout the year. We will have a meeting on Wednesday, August 21st and Thursday, August 22nd. It'll be at 9:45. We'll give you more information. If you sign up for that during meet and greet, there's a yellow form you'll complete for your availability, and we'll get you to the meeting because we need to talk about, you do need to attend the meeting because we are going to do background checks for all of those people, and also we're using a new system called GroupMe to do substitutes this year, so we need you to know about how that's going to work. Okay, also there will be a room parent meeting on Tuesday, August 20th at 9:45. There will be a sign up during meet and greet for that, and you'll wait to hear from your teachers if you're chosen or you're the person who's going to be the room parent. All right, look for that. Okay, meet and greet next week, Monday, Tuesday, whatever your day is. We can't wait to see you. You will come to the preschool doors at your designated time. Please adhere to your designated time. We have done, well, Lori, I say we, but Lori has done an amazing job of setting up this schedule so that we have small groups at each interval so that it's not an overwhelming experience in the classroom. You're going to have a chance to talk to the teachers, and your child will get a chance to meet a couple of friends during that time. So come at your designated time, bring your questions. Please watch your teacher's open house video. You will be receiving that from them as well as this big video. You'll get a classroom open house video. We want you to watch it and think about any questions you have that you can ask during meet and greet. That's your time. We will ring a little bell when it's time for that session to end. So just when you hear that, make sure that you're wrapping up and ready to exit the classroom so that the next group can come in. We encourage you to go visit specials. Our movement teachers will be available up in the gym. All of our other specials teachers will be out in the clubhouse, and they are eager to meet you and your child. So please come see them, spend a few minutes just seeing that space and getting to know them. You can bring supply list items to meet and greet. It's preferable that you do that and not wait till the first day of school so they're not lugging all that stuff in. If you forget, it's okay. We'll still take it. Don't worry. And also, hold on. We're going to have some awesome preschool t-shirts available for purchase during meet and greet for student sizes for $15. So if you want to purchase one, We'll have a table set up in the front hallway that you can come and buy that. We'll have a little square, a QR code that you can just scan and pay for it that way, or if you want to bring cash or check, $15. If you bring cash, we ask that you bring exact change if possible. We appreciate it. So we're excited about that because we're going to wear those on Spirit Days. We're going to try to have a Spirit Day every month this year. So if your child has that, they can wear it. All right. Let's see. We talked about open house videos with your classroom teachers. So you're ready for that? All right. I think there's one more thing. Maybe, let's see. Oh, that was it. Lori knows the drill. All right. She's back. Oh, I do want to talk about this really quick. This map here that is in our front hallway, I want you to check it out when you come for meet and greet. This is a map of where all of our teachers were born throughout the world because we are a very international staff and we're very proud of that. And one of the things that we really talked about at our opening meeting is how our staff is the gold standard, of course, in an Olympic theme since we're in the middle of the Olympics, right? But that is our goal. Our goal is to be the gold standard, and we can't wait to welcome you. So
We're
we'll
happy
see you soon.
to see you. Bye.